All right, so today we are redoing our rain barrels. So this is our old rain barrel. We're total cheapskates, so we bought a barrel off of like Craigslist that was not meant for being a rain barrel. Cut the top off, Michael cut the top off, and then just retaped the living crap out of it and cut a hole over here to be able to be the spigot. And then we have an attachment here at the bottom for the water to come out. And this one's actually pretty good. The other one we replaced was not as good. But we want it to just have a wider mouth so that it comes out faster.
Yeah, and so the water doesn't come out of here. It goes into like a larger hole.
Yes. Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Here we go.
So for our first one we used a 3/4 inch hole, which is just a little too much water coming out. So this time we used a 1/2 inch plastic, so make sure when you drill the hole that it's just slightly smaller than the strip. So when you go inside, you can screw it into the hole.
So he's like literally screwing that part through the hole that he just drilled. And looking great doing it.
Sometimes you gotta go both hands. So we tighten the threading so that it's tight against the outside here. You'll notice there's a little space in between where the wall of the barrel sits and that. But we're going to caulk both sides so that any gaps, the water won't come out. I drilled a 3/4 inch or a hole big enough for a 3/4 inch pipe because that's what I'll attach my spigot to, so that when I can leave this open and if it rains a lot it overflows, it'll all go out.
Okay, so we are covering up. It's just a big hole at the top. And so we grabbed some old screen because we're cheap and didn't want to buy anything that had some holes and needed to be replaced. We doubled it so that no mosquitoes or bugs or whatever can get inside, stops leaves from getting in, that kind of thing. And now I'm just trimming off the excess.
These are old pickle barrels, so they came with a little top, like a black piece just like this, that sat in there and then screwed down. So you'll notice the old blue barrel that we showed you at the beginning didn't have any top. So if you can find them, a lot of people are selling them on Facebook for like 20 bucks.
Okay, so the other one is drying, but Michael is going to show you this other one we just replaced so that you can see.
It's just like the Today Show. Next steps. Right?
I think he's referring to like when you cook something and it's already ready in the oven.
Yeah.
Through the magic of television.
Correct. Yes. So we had old metal gutters, so they were harder to cut. We tried to use a saw. It wasn't quite as easy as using like some really heavy duty wire cutters. So
it was like literally coming apart at the.
So and it's old and I don't want to pull my gutters off my walls. So we use some wire cutters to cut the rest off, and then they have these little plastic attachments that blend pretty easily, or you can also get like a metal one that sits right over here that angles down. But Laura's going to zoom in here and show you. So this is the top of our old one. So I'm going to pop this
a new one we replaced.
Right, and yeah, our old new one. And this guy's going to just sit over it like that, and then it's going to just angle itself right in here.
friends.
How's it going? We are Michael and Laura, a husband and wife photography team based here in Richmond, Virginia.
And we are project people.
We are.
Back from when we got married almost 8 years ago, we DIY'd pretty much everything that we could for our own wedding.
True. The altar, the bow ties and veil, and our cake.
And a whole lot more.
Yeah.
And then from there, we kind of got an itch for projects. We created a vlog series called Monday Crafternoons for the DIY bride, where we'd share tips and tutorials on how to DIY your own projects.
Yes, and after, we decided to branch out into other projects as well. So we did a small renovation on our old house before buying this big fixer-upper you see right here.
And we took on a ton of projects with this fixer-upper. And that just kind of spiraled into coming up with as many projects as we could. And we love sharing these on our Insta stories, but we'd love to share even more tips and tricks with you through a new Instagram TV series called Monday Crafternoons.